state of play.
Really don't know what our expectations should be. So if you're somebody who would rather play it safe, keep your expectations low.
So it's like we've got to reassess what's the trigger, because I do need to get a gaming rig. There have been too many games that have come out that I'm like, oh, we should check that out on my PC.
It was 56 minutes long. I think they showed about 20 games, and instantly the internet is kind of hating on it. I think I enjoyed it more than others. Man. But this company is just like, Xbox is dead.
Huh?
Sony is like terrified. They're like, should we show fair games? Or like, no.
Oh, hell no!
I believe it got freaking community noted. Like, it's not a lie. There were people saying it.
This Xbox Series X, I'm going to trade it in whenever PS5 Pro becomes available on GameStop.
Queer.
Bye, Felicia.
Baby, bye, bye, bye.
Huh?
They said, let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Demo Flow Gaming Show, where I share my passion for gaming and keep you informed of everything that's going on with the Xbox ecosystem, Sony PlayStation, Nintendo Luna, whatever the hell you play, man, we got you. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel for more content like this, and man, without further ado, let's get into some Sony PlayStation fanboy thoughts. Sony PlayStation fanboys have lost their minds again, bro. This is another pandemonium, and it's getting a little bit crazy. We got Sony PlayStation fanboys downplaying the Xbox showcase, saying that it was mid, especially after that state of play, that it was honestly okay, but Sony PlayStation was nowhere to be found. Let's start there.
Let's start there. It do hit different.
Because the only thing that Sony PlayStation got going on for this year was some attribute levels, and Ghost of Tsushima showed you a talking dog.
Go help John.
A motherfucking talking dog, and y'all happy about it. But you know what? Y'all got the nerve to criticize the Xbox show because they closed the show with Call of Duty. Call of Duty's meat now. No one plays Call of Duty. Call of Duty's shit. Call of Duty's ass now. After Jim Ryan had to fly all over Europe to try and stop the ABK deal. You know what they say about ponies? They can read and they had zero memory. Sony PlayStation forget that Call of Duty is the most sold game on both platforms, Xbox and PlayStation, throughout the whole freaking year. Month after month, week after week. And that's something that you, Sony PlayStation fanboy, had to live with probably forever. But I guess this is what's happened when you are bored and got nothing to play. I finally understand why y'all hate Satya Nadella and Phil Spencer so much. And especially Satya though, because he was the one who said, you know what, I hate exclusives. And of course, you Sony PlayStation fanboys took it the wrong way because you can read between the lines and thought that Xbox wasn't gonna make any more exclusive content, when in reality what Satya meant to say was, I'm gonna get rid of exclusivity, which is the only thing that Sony PlayStation got going on for them. Enter the ROG Xbox Ally, which is not an Xbox, by the way, according to Sony PlayStation fanboys on Twitter. They losing their minds over this little portable device. Xbox got it going on and you can lie all you want. All these first parties coming out like doo-doo in your pants. Mary Jane's getting mad, gotta work getting mad. You can cry all you want, Astrobots getting mad.
Asus ROG Xbox Ally is not an Xbox device. It's a portable PC with some Xbox design cues. PlayStation games are accessible on existing ROG Ally, Legion Go, Steam Deck, and PC handhelds from years ago. Xbox Ally is a PC handheld, not an Xbox portable. Some of you are way too desperate for a win.
Ay, ay, ay. What am I gonna do with this Sony PlayStation fanboys? They're so stubborn. This is wild. Look, this is an Xbox device, right? But this is an Xbox device manufactured by Asus. Now, this Xbox device won't play your Xbox library of games that you own on console games throughout generations. Not yet. That's probably coming for the next Xbox, which is the official Xbox handheld, but you Sony PlayStation fanboys don't know shit.
Is yo te gallo mal? I don't give a fuck about you, ni about you mama.
Xbox started officially porting all their games to PC back in 2016. That's about 10 years ago. And this is how I know this was an accidental bait and switch. Xbox had to do this to get more sale in their software and to make some money because they were literally dying. But you know, Sony PlayStation is extremely greedy, so they went ahead and copied Xbox and put the games on Windows. You hear me? On Windows. Who owns Windows? Yes, Microsoft. That's right. They own Windows and they own Xbox, they own ABK, and they own you, Sony PlayStation fanboys. Sony put their games on Windows thinking that Xbox was never gonna make a Windows device and call it an Xbox. And this is how I know you Sony PlayStation fanboys are dumb and you don't really fucking get it. You don't really get what's coming, which is an Xbox hybrid console. Yes, they cracked the system. They understand now, okay, you put all your games on PC, you put them on Steam. All right, I got you. Then they realized that all they had to do was optimize Windows to create a new console that can run PC fucking games and also have the ability to provide you with the console experience. The dual Xbox is what's coming, an Xbox in which you are gonna be able to switch from Xbox to PC anytime you want. Matter of fact, you can already do this on PC. In case you don't know, Xbox has an app. You can even use your controller to go through your games and everything in there. It's not the best thing ever, which is why they are trying to optimize it and make it even better for when the times come. You know, they're just gonna drop a PC with that operating system, call it a console, and fuck PlayStation over. Next generation of consoles is gonna be extremely interesting to see. I wanna see where this goes, and I wanna see how Sony PlayStation reacts to Xbox literally changing the game and getting rid of exclusives. Maybe this is what Sony PlayStation need to understand, that they're being greedy throughout the years and then being assholes, and hopefully they give you better prices and a better service and they can improve PlayStation. And this is the way that I want these companies to compete. I want them to fight for our money. I want competition between these companies, but I want the competition done right. This is not about exclusive. This is about content. This is about value. This is about giving your people what they want. This is how you compete for my money. And right now, boys, I gotta tell you, Sony PlayStation got nothing exciting, nothing enticing for me to join their ecosystem. Now they put their games on PC. I probably play Helldivers. I probably picked it up. I've been, trying to get into that game. But other than that, I don't see me playing any other PlayStation games, especially when they are like 3-4 years old and they're charging you full price for them. In addition, I got Game Pass, I got my Xbox library, I got my Steam library, and I got my ever-growing Epic Games library of games that I've been claiming throughout a couple of years, and I got over 250 games on Epic Games Store. Do I really need to play PlayStation games, bro? I don't think so. I don't even have time to play the games I own. But let me know down in the comments, how do you feel about the new Xbox handheld? Do you like it? Are you going to pick it up? Personally, I think that I'm going to wait for the one that actually has all my Xbox library, but honestly, this is a good Xbox device. And this is only the beginning. I don't know if you guys noticed, but every freaking game that they show on the Xbox showcase was Xbox Play Everywhere. So yeah, this is an amazing handheld for you to have and play your games on Xbox and continue to play and continue your progress on your ROG Xbox Ally. You guys, this is awesome. I'm loving it. I love to see a Sony PlayStation or fanboys crying over a piece of plastic, but what do I know? I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy Demo Flow checking out.